Hey y'all, glory be to God. Welcome to the Kingdom Women channel where living for God is made practical. I'm Mariah. Thank you for tuning in. So today I want to talk about God's point of view. And honestly, I can only talk about this in God has commanded me to bring this message forward, and you know what? It's crazy because the more I get to know God, the more I realize, like, I don't think in my own human capacity that I could wrap my mind around God and who He is and what that means. Like, He's so big and so magnificent and so great and so powerful that I just don't even understand why He would have me to bring this forward. But because when I'm at home and God is revealing things to me, He reveals things to me and I just be like, wow, like, we really don't even know what He is. How could we, you know what I'm saying? How do because we go from glory to glory, from revelation to revelation. How could we ever wrap our minds around what God is? We're talking about something we don't even know what it is except God. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about something that made heaven and earth. We're talking about Alpha and Omega. We're talking about, like, you can't even wrap your mind around it. He made eternity. He made time. He made my toes all at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel, I wanted to say I feel unequipped to say what God is, but He's asking me to bring this message forward. So, and the things that I'm going to say are, you know what I'm saying, Bible based, but you know what I'm saying, I'm speaking about God and His character and His nature, and it's something that, how could I ever really understand? You know what I'm saying? But the things that I'm bringing forward today are Bible based, and what I wanted to talk about was His point of view, because the Bible tells us that His ways are not our ways, His thoughts are not our thoughts. And you know what I'm saying, I realize that more and more as He gives me assignments and He gives me revelations, and you know what I'm saying, those things just allow me to understand, you know what I'm saying, Him better. Because you could be thinking God is, you know what I'm saying, thinking like you're thinking. He's thinking something completely different, and that's Bible. His mind and His objectives are something completely different. But you know what I'm saying, the reason why I wanted to talk about His point of view is because if you don't understand these principles, then you could be led astray, and I don't want that. I want the best for you. I want you to receive the things that God has for you. And this is what I need you to understand. God will test us. He will try us, and based on what He finds in our hearts and in our minds and through our actions, why we do what we do, what we did, you know what I'm saying, the thoughts we were thinking, God makes determinations of what we are responsible enough to receive. Positions, riches, blessings, husbands, wives, you know what I'm saying, families, assignments, all that stuff. God is going to go into your heart. He's going to put you through tests and trials. And you know what I'm saying, then He'll make a determination on what can be bestowed upon you, what is fitting for you based on what He finds. You know what I'm saying? There are things that He wants to release to us, wisdom, knowledge, information But we can only get those things if we can manage the responsibility of it. You know what I'm saying? He could give us too much wisdom, too much information, and it could destroy us. It could blow our whole entire minds and ruin our whole entire lives. So he can't just release everything to us. You know what I'm saying? He has to test us and try us. Just like with assignments and positions. You may think that you want a certain position or a certain assignment, and if you know what I'm saying, but why? You know what I'm saying, but why? And God goes into the heart and into the mind to find those things out. He doesn't care how people look on the outside. He doesn't care how you dress. He doesn't care how your hair looks. He doesn't care about those things. And honestly, the more time you spend with God, the more you look like him. The more, you know what I'm saying, the more your appearance becomes a reflection of the fact that you've been in his presence. So, you know what I'm saying? Those things change about you. So that the outward appearance doesn't matter. The more time you spend with him, your outward appearance becomes a reflection of what's been going on the inside of you. You prosper as your soul prospers, okay? And that radiates from within you. So God is not looking at those things because he changes those things anyway. But you know what I'm saying? God wants to bless us, but he doesn't want the blessings to destroy us. God wants to bless us, but he doesn't want you to make an idol of your blessing. God wants to bless you, but he wants you to be responsible with the blessing. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to give you, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to give a 7-year-old a set of keys to a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or some other type of sports car. You know what I'm saying? Because if a 7-year-old gets into a fast sports car like that, the chances of him hurting himself are extremely high. And so if you are asking God for a blessing, if you are asking God, you know what I'm saying, for this or for that or whatever you're seeking, just know you can't have it if your heart is not in the right place. You can't have it if your mind is in the right place. You can't have it if he tests you and you don't pass the test. It's not until you pass the test that tests your responsibility to manage that thing that you can have that thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't have something that you won't treat right. You can't have that thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want you all to receive everything that you can receive. I want you to live that blessed and abundant life that Jesus died to give us. But, you know what I'm saying? You have to understand how God sees things. And those things that I just said are, biblical. You know what I'm saying? I'll never know. Well, I can't say I'll never know. Because you can ask for, you know what I'm saying? You can ask to see things the way God sees it. Now, whether he give you that or not, that's up to him. Now, what I believe may happen, and this is just me talking, is he'll test you. And if he really wants you to have that, he'll prepare you to receive it now. And what you'll have to go through to be responsible enough to have something like that, I don't know. He knows that. But, you know what I'm saying? That's how we get the things that we ask for. He don't just and wave a magic wand and blah. No, it don't work like that. Fairy dust and no, baby. So yeah, I'm gonna end it right there.